Well, hi there. This is part 2 of the Battle of Agrigentum, fought in 262 BC, and we are seeing the Romans and the Carthaginians clashing here. It's Hanno the Elder position there, who tried to relieve Agrigentum of the siege that the Romans is conducting right now. With the two consuls here, Megillus and Vitullus, seen here as the two leaders. And if you remember last time, we got some skirmishing happening, so we have some losses here and there, and we even have seen some close quarters fighting here between some Iberian infantry of the Carthaginians and Roman legionaries, basically exchanging it out here with both lost one block on each unit here involved. Otherwise, we have seen a slow march of the Romans up there, and the Carthaginians have one victory banner, 0 for the Romans so far. But we're going to remember that we have a first strike in the Roman hand, so I'm a bit bad in remembering those cards, so I will try to remember to play it when the opportunity comes this time. The Carthaginians go first, so we gonna continue with them now. So it's a C or lowest order count, and we only have the heavies or 2 over here. So either we play the heavies, but I cannot see any good purpose to play the heavies now. We can't reach any enemies with that, so I'm gonna go for the 2 or right, and we continue with the harassment here. I think I'll leave the cavalry back there still, but these two in range will now battle. So the Carthaginians can really not respond good here, so we are seeing a engaged fight here going on. So let's see, let's start with the slingers, and they will attack that Velite there with 2 dice. I will not do any movement, and that's 1 hit, so we are grinding these Velites down here. I think because of that I will throw these javelins at the same unit. See if we can get another hit on those. We didn't, so that's it. Then we play the Romans. It's A, B or C. In slot A we have these first strike. C is the class of shields, and that could be handy now. Then we have a line command, alright. So now we had 2 nice cards. A line command for moving up even more troops, or we do the clash of shields and try to eliminate those 2 auxiliaries. That would be really nice and open up a big gap here. But you know what, I will spare the clash of shields to a later time. So I'll play the line command now. I need to go in here, and since we are almost all units in a line, we have a gap unfortunately to these 2, so they are not they will be left behind, which is a bit bad, but we're gonna do that. So these guys will move, or actually be ordered. Let's see, and all the way there. So let's just pour into the gaps that we have here. Move those guys sideways. Move off these unit. This guy will also move. Let's mark him as moved. Over here. Triarii. Let's continue in that direction. Move up these guys to the front. With the consul. Question is what I'm going to do with those Velites. Should just stay or not. Actually, I might retreat with those guys. I'll just put them here in the flank as a bit of protection, and then move these guys sideways as well. Like that. I could have moved close into that javelin thrower, but I will not do that now, because those will evade, and I put myself in a position where those guys can hit first. Of course, they have warriors, so they can hit me anyway, even if I stay here, that's for sure. Well, at least I'm out of range of that elephant. Let's say, yeah, that's good enough. And it's good also that we are a supporter. We have these velites now back here, backing up these legionaries here. So, for some battle then. I will this time start here, because they have only one target, so they will attack those, of course. Let's see if we are a bit more lucky this time. Still not adjacent to a leader, so it's only one hit and the flag. So they're really hard, these guys, to knock out. Now, if I retreat, I will not be hit by those guys or those guys, and that's good. But they have other targets. Well, these guys will not have a target. No, those guys was the guys who attacked now, that's for sure. I stay actually with those guys and battle back, because I'm supported, so I can stay. So here comes the battle back, and I also hit with one. So the exchanging here continues with those guys, but I try to finish them off now with. Let's see. Let's continue from here instead. So these guys will now attack that auxiliary unit. Another hit and another flag, but this time they need to take the flag because they aren't supported. So no battle back here. So they go back. Let's go here. At least I'm hindering those guys from throwing javelins against the Greeks. That was those guys. Then we have these guys. They will now try to get rid of those. Let's see if we are successful. Well, the grinding continues. Only one hit. This is crazy. And no flag, so they are actually standing their ground and can hit back against these legionaries. I mean, those Iberians are really tough. And they got 2 hits on the legionaries. This is crazy. They are fighting like lions here, those Iberians. Well, we still have one unit that needs 1 hit to finish them off, but this was an expensive attack, and you know what, we didn't hit them. The Romans are really unlucky now. So these guys didn't perish yet. They are still fighting back, and I bet they will hit the legionaries. Ah, they did with 1. Crazy. You see, these 3 units are down to 2 blocks because of mostly this and also this Iberian infantry. I even not sure if I dare to attack here now. Those guys are not supported, so I'll do it. I need some good news now on the combat front, so let's do the attack. It's 2 dice, I know it's crazy, but I'm hoping to get a flag. I got 2 actually, so they needs to retreat back 2 hexes, so they go back there. They were lucky to have this gap to retreat through. They got away basically. But wow, that unit, that's a hero. Otherwise, we don't have any other battles to do. No, those velites have no target. So that was the Roman line commands. Now it's the Carthaginians. A, B, or C. Let's see what hides here. 2 units right, or left leadership. We don't have any leader left, so that would be 1 unit. Or we can go with the heavies. And well, I could send forth those Greeks, but I don't think I want to do that right now. Just alone like that, and no elephants can. Well, these elephants can reach that Velita unit, but that's not a good attack. So I think I'll need to either play the 2 units here or try to get rid of that leadership and just play with 1 unit. Which one should we do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the inspired left leadership. I don't have any leader there, so this is 1 unit of my choice, and I will try to escape with these lone Iberian infantry here who fought so well. They have done their part, so they can now try to retreat away. So they go 2 back like that. That's all. So it's the Romans again. C, D or E. Clash of Shields. Counterattack would be inspired left leadership. We don't have a leader on our left. And then we have the E card, which is a 3 unit center. And I think that's what I'm gonna play. 3 unit center. And crazy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just prepare for the coming clash now. So I will move up some infantry here, like that, and like that. Oops. And then move up the Triari from the back here as well. I mean, I dare to do I know I can be hit by those enemy units now, but I dare to do these because I have the first strike, so we could hit them first with a bit of luck. Because now the clash is imminent here, and well, it's gonna be decided soon, this battle. So Carthaginians next. A, B or C. So 2 is right, heavy troops or move, fire, move. Okay. I'm still not too keen to play that heavy troops because we can't really get the elephants into any good position. 2 units right, well, we could attack, of course, with a warrior unit now and also put in some fire. With a 4 move, fire, move, we could actually fire with quite a lot of units. We can do up to 5 of them, so this could be the last skirmish before the big one. Bit tempting to be honest. It could also give us an opportunity actually to move up some auxiliaries from the back line, moving up to the main line here. That's also tempting to be honest. So we use these to actually do 2 moves up to the front. I mean, if we could get more auxiliaries to this flank where the Romans are now weakened, we could fight pretty evenly with those legionaries. Maybe I should do that. So if we play the move, fire, move in this case, what I'm thinking of is ordering all these guys back here. Also these guys, just move them away, and then we still can do something. And we could, you know, harass from here and then move away, because now they are closing into us. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So those guys will not move in the first move, but these guys will. So these guys go there, these guys go here. I will leave them, you know, activated, because I will move again. And these guys follows up. Like that, and actually these guys can fire, so they're gonna do that. It's one die against those velites, not a hit. And here we're gonna try to get those triarii, so we're gonna throw 2 dice against those, hoping for a red, and we got it. And we got a flag as well. They are supported and a leader, but we need to check that leader anyway. Ah, it was close, really close, but he survived. But we got some hits on those triarii, and that could be valuable. So now we can do the second move. So these guys will actually just step back 1, not giving these auxiliaries or these legionaries to a chance to hit me. And now we're gonna rush into do some battle here against those guys next turn, I hope. More guys coming, even more guys coming, filling up the ranks here. And I think I just stay with these guys. So suddenly a lot of Libyans start pouring out from the gap in the Carthaginian line, rushing towards those disarrayed, weakened legions there. Could be interesting. So now it's the Romans. C, D or E. Clash of Shields could be played. Counterattack, a move fire move, that means. But we don't have that many lights. And the E card is to unit center. And that's pretty... I think that's what I'm gonna play now, because I want to hit those auxiliaries before they hit us. So I'm gonna activate 2 unit center. It's this guy. And let's see if we can follow up with another legionary in case we don't hit them. Let's activate... No, it needs to be in center, so it must be those guys. So these guys will now move up through the ranks. And now I will do battle. And I would like to do it with these guys first, because if I am lucky and kill those, I could use these guys for another unit instead. On the other hand, if I miss those and they will do the battle back, I could be dead here, and that's not very good. So another thing would be to attack with those guys first and then be sure to finish them off with those guys. Yeah, I think I will not be that lucky that I eliminate those with 1 roll. So let's do it in this way instead. Those guys will attack that unit with 4 dice. We know how badly the Romans had rolled previously, so we don't count on eliminating those auxiliaries. But we got 2 hits on them, and that's really nice. That's good. But they are standing their ground, of course, and now they will hit back. And they hit us with 1. So also the... Yeah, these are the Libyans coming in here. Also fighting good. But we have another legionary troop to attack. So it's 4 new fresh dice. Let's see if we can get 2 hits with that. No. The Romans continue to roll pretty bad. Well, they got 1 hit, but it's not enough. Those guys will now hit back, and it could be the doom for these legionaries, to be honest. It is, actually. The Libyans rolled really good, so they get 2 hits on us, and that legion is eliminated, or at least that legionary unit. So the Carthage is now in lead 2-0. and another auxiliary unit down to 1, but who really fought good, and they managed to break a line even here on the Romans. So I don't know, is it the dice or is it me? I don't know. But things is going quite bad for the Romans. Okay, Carthaginians next. A or B? So we have the 2 units right, or we have a line command on the Carthaginians, and there's no question about it. There's no question. This is a perfect place to play the line command. So we're gonna order all these big line, pretty much each and every infantry unit here. So those, yeah, let's move up those guys again. These, let's see. Let's see. No, I actually want to move them here and these guys here. Because now I can move up those guys here and those guys here. Follow up with these here. These guys here. Let's put them like this in case we can do a javelin throw. And these guys, they will stay. And I see if I can, if I'm able to grind that legionary unit down with 3 attacks. Should be possible. These guys then, well, let's just move them in support. Here we go. This is a big one. This is a big one. Now we're gonna remember this time that we have the Roman First Reich, right? So this means I want to kind of randomize who attacks first, because then we're gonna check who at which point we'll play this card. So I'm gonna roll for the target. So let's see what targets we have. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna check if I'm gonna do a ranged attack first, because I think I want to do that. So let's do the range first. So these guys will throw the javelins against that auxiliary unit, or the legionary unit. It's 1 die, and that's a miss. The slinger will actually attack that triarii islet. Let's see if we can get another one. That's a flag. That's a flag. Now, should we take it? I think we should take it. So we go back, meaning these guys don't have a target now. I mean, we can instead in our turn hit back on those guys instead. That's much better. So these guys don't have a target anymore. I think that was a good tactical retreat by this triarii led by this consul. And then there's no more, at least not now, any ranged attack. So we have basically 1, 2, and 3 targets that I know of. It could be yet another one, but those 3 I want to attack. So I'm going to roll who attack first. So if I attack that guy, it will be the warriors. That guy will be that auxiliary unit, and that will be actually that auxiliary unit. So I will roll 1, 2, or 3 for the target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 1. So I will attack that legionary unit first with the warriors. And now we see if that legion unit will play the first strike or not. They will, because this would be a hit on the warrior, that's the criteria for me to play the card with my house rules. So the first strike goes here, and these legionaries will now strike first against that warrior who attacks them. The Gauls or Ligurians there, and let's see what they get. So these guys are now adjacent to a leader, a consul, so these two are hits, and a flag. So we got 2 hits on those. And then the flag, but they are supported. Also, they were full strength when they attacked, so they could actually take 2 flags. So now the warriors can hit back, and since they attacked with full strength, they still get these 4 dice in the attack. Let's see, here comes the retaliation. Well, they managed to get 1 hit on the legionaries. So here comes the follow-up attack with the Greek phalanx, meaning 5 dice, and I have Hanno with me there, so this could be dangerous. But we only managed to get 2 hits with Hanno's Greeks, so 2 down, and they again can battle back. So these guys are fighting hard, these legionaries there on the left flank. So we got in 2 hits and then also a flag. Let's see. Let's take 2 hits on these Greek mercenaries first. Bam. And then we're gonna check for Hanno. He's alive after the first clash. And yeah, that's it basically, because I don't want to take the flag, I guess. Or should we? We could save those guys from an attack of these 3 area next turn. So maybe we should be. I mean, we are still keeping the line intact. So I will actually take that flag we got, even though we are supported at Hanno, but I'll retreat a bit with those Greeks. Well, then on to the next attack, and it will be these guys attacking that legionary unit. 3 dice. And no hits there. That was bad, so now the legionaries can battle back. They got 1, 2, 3 hits, alright. So now the legionaries start getting warm, I guess. Next attack, same target with the other Libyans. Now we are getting to a leader. Well, 1 hit and a flag, but they are not supported, so they are forced to take that flag. First and hit, then they need to take the flag, so they go down here. We could follow with the Libyans, but I opt not to do that. And now for some more dangerous things, but I'm hoping to get these guys. I will attack with those auxiliaries first against that legionary unit there. So 3 dice. Oh my, it's a big battle going on here now. So we got 1 hit and 2 flags. So 1 hit. Let's put him with the other Roman casualties, and then they cannot take any flags, so they need to go back 2 actually. So they go 1 and 2. Okay. Same here, we attack those guys. Maybe we should even throw the javelins instead. I mean from here. No, let's do the close combat first. 3 dice again. And 1 hit and a flag. So this is going pretty good for the Carthaginians. They need to retreat. So, weak flank here on both sides, but the Carthaginians are going a bit better here. And they're not done yet actually. So, here we have some javelins to throw against that. And you know what? I think actually move those guys. Not sure of that actually. Did I move it or not? But I think actually the javelin unit is at least moved, so I roll 1 die. That's a miss. And I don't really remember where those bow units started. But I think I moved them too. So I'm gonna only throw one die. And I will try to hit these guys. And that's a miss. So the remnants got away here. Oh my, that was an intense turn. The thing is, if I'm counting correctly, we didn't have any casualties. So with the no victory banners dealt, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Oh, no Romans. And these guys survived, but barely. No, I think even though we lost a lot of blocks, there were no casualties actually, or units that got lost. So no banners dealt. So we give the Romans the first, and then the Carthaginians, because the Romans played the first strike, remember, so they got a new card by that. And now it's the Romans' turn actually. C, D or E. Clash of Shields, which would be good if we haven't retreated now. We're gonna have two guys adjacent to enemies. We could do a counterattack, which would be a line command, really interesting. Then we also have 4 units center. That's also interesting. But I think I go with a line command actually. So we could either move that group or that group. But it will be this larger group. And now let's see, where should we hit? We need to try to take out those guys now. So we're gonna move these. Let's activate all the units first. So these guys move sideways. So do these. Move up the triarii. We I see 2 options with these guys. Either I move in, you know, I could get one of these units, especially if I move in with a leader behind, so we get leader support. But then next turn we will be dead, of course, so it will be kind of an exchange. Or I move back those guys, let those guys be, and well, no, I'm gonna go in. Let's be a bit more aggressive. Then these follow up. So do these guys, and let's put these guys here. All right. So let's start with some javelin throwing business. It's here. We're gonna throw in against these unsupported unit there. But that's a miss. Then start from here. We're gonna try to get that guy now. They cannot retreat, but they are supported. But hey, we have 4 dice. This just had to be okay. I can't believe it. We missed those guys again. This is just too crazy to be true, actually. Okay, so the Libyans will now retaliate, and they got 2 flags on that legion, or legionaries. 1, 2. This is crazy. Just too crazy. Well, we need to attack with the Velites in close combat against those guys then. Let's try to get them now. 1 hit, please. No. it's pretty impossible. And they will now hit back. And they got 3 hits on us. I mean, if I roll like this, the Romans will for sure lose this battle also. Okay, that's how it is. Next time we have these 3 Arii. They will attack that auxiliary unit. More Libyans to attack, but this time we have 3 Arii, so let's hope we have a bit more luck. And also we have leadership support with us, so come on now. We need some Roman victory banners now. And we need greens, of course, but we don't get any of those, but we got 2 hits on those. Not good enough, but, well, they hit back with 3, and they are now adjacent to leader also. Let's see, they got 1 hit and a flag. Well, we are supported, we don't take the flag, but we take the hit, of course. Crazy. Now, these guys will attack that warrior unit. It's 4 dice. I'm adjacent to leader. Well, at last something good. 3 hits. That's great. They will now hit back. They will hit back with 4 because they were full strength during this attack. And, well, this time they managed to miss because they are not adjacent to a leader. And the flag we can take, so they missed us. Hooray! Now we can maybe get our first banner for the Romans then. 4 dice against those warriors. And luckily we got that crossed sword symbol there. So we got this warrior eventually. And ta-da! A Roman victory banner. Can you believe it? We could march in here, but should we? I think we should not. Let's continue here instead. So these guys will attack this remnant warrior unit there. We have 3 Arii with us, so it's 5 dice and a leader. We would need 2 hits. We got 1. But they need to retreat because they are not supported anymore because we got the other warrior unit beside them. But I wonder how many hexes those guys retreat. Let me check. They retreat 2 hexes. That's bad because now they got away. That was kind of bad. I need to double check that. Yeah, retreat hexes 2 for warriors. Oh crap. But anyway, we can move in and attack again. We're gonna do that. So we're gonna try to get these auxiliaries now. 2 hits needed. We got them because we have the leader. We got that unit, and that's the Roman second banner. Now we're getting somewhere. We could get in once more, but I will keep the line as long as possible here. So these guys will now attack something. I think we take these auxiliaries. We have a slightly better chance of surviving if we miss them. And we are adjacent to a leader, so this could be good. Yeah, we got 3 hits. Luckily attacked those guys, because with this roll I will only have killed 1 of the Greek mercenaries, and then we will hit back with 5 dice. But now we got these, all of these, and the Romans got their 3rd banner. So suddenly, even though they rolled pretty bad previously, they are now in the lead. Yeah, there we go. You can see this scattered battleground. Oh my! Only remnants left. But you know what, I think I need to end the session here anyway, even though I think the 3rd part will be pretty short, because there's just so many 1-block units out here, so the count will go up pretty soon with the victory banners. Anyway, that's for the next session to decide in. So, pretty awesome. Many of these line commands. I'm happy managed to play the first strike in a good place here and all that. So we have seen some intense action happening here. Pretty cool. The cavalry has still just stayed quiet, and that's not very usual, especially when me playing. So let's see. But next time, I'm sure we're gonna see the end of this battle. I'm sure of that. And also, I see it now. We have both the elephants now in strike range of legionaries, so this could be dangerous for the Romans, especially if the Carthaginians are able to activate the heavy troops, because that could be the elephants and the Greeks, and those could harvest a few banners in one turn, that's for sure. But that's for the next session, as I said. So thank you for watching, and hope you're back for part 3. Bye bye.